Hey guys, so I'm back with a new video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. And today I'm going to be making a Pokemon TCG online video. And I'm sorry that I'm actually not talking while I'm playing. Instead, I'm like sort of reacting to my gameplay I made because I cannot record and play at the same time. That's literally impossible. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just watching the gameplay on my computer right now, the one I recorded. We just got a monitor, so that's nice. And let's see here. So yeah, I'm on a challenge. I don't know why, but for some reason I just like left my mouse there. I guess I was distracted doing something else. And anyway, so I play only one match this game because it actually lasted 30 minutes, and it's by far the closest match I've had in Pokemon TCG. Actually, probably in all of Pokemon. I'll be honest. So I try to call it coin flip. I fail. I've literally never called the coin flip, like ever. I'm not joking. That's probably like 10 games I guess I played. Yeah, 10. So, but anyway, the reason I've been playing Pokemon TCG online recently is because I'm practicing for a tournament, Pokemon TCG tournament. So, and by the way, TCG stands for Trading Card Game. So, yeah. Anyway, I've been practicing for a tournament. So, I've been playing online. As of currently, I do have other ways to practice. It's just that I can't really. Actually, no, I don't. I wish I could, but you know, I need to encourage people to play with me, and nobody's willing to. Which is honestly pretty annoying. Anyway, let's see here. So he uses a timer ball. And by the way, I get really far ahead in the beginning, and then he is in the middle of the game. Well, actually near the end of the game, he makes a huge comeback, and then I get extremely close. And I thought I would have won that turn on the final turn, but then he ends up having a card that really screws me up. Anyway, so I mean a pretty mellow start. At least I get Charmander and um chameleon, chameleon, however you want to pronounce it. I like to pronounce the ch, chameleon. I think it just sounds sort of dumb, and I like that. Anyway, Nidoran is actually gonna come in clutch, or at least I thought so, because I still ended up losing, but Nidoran almost won me the game. He was extremely lucky to have the card he needed just at the perfect moment. I'm honestly so frustrated how we ended up winning the final turn. This game went on for about 30 minutes. Yeah, which is absolute insanity, honestly. I mean, it's just like, I've never really even had a game that went that long, ever. I think the longest before that was probably 15 minutes. That's probably, I lose extremely quickly, or the opponents were really bad. I mean, this one, we were both pretty equal in skill. Like, really equal. And we both had the same deck. So, I mean, if you're going against your own deck, chances are it's going to be an extremely slow match. Because you both have to have the same objective, and you don't really counter each other very well. Or typically you don't, unless you have a very weird deck that counters itself. That's the only exception. So, yeah, I put Charmander there. I feel like I should have gone for Copycat. I don't know why I drew 2 cards instead. I feel like that was actually a dumber play. And I go aggressively with a Nidoran into the field. Looking at this, I probably should have done it, you know, on the Nidoran in the bench. And I used Family Rescue because why not? I mean, it didn't really matter if I used it or not. I literally would have done nothing. But I mean, I'm actually surprised how well this deck is built. I mean, it's fire, psychic, normal type. I thought it just might work. It actually ends up working really well. I'm honestly extremely surprised just how well the deck functions. I mean, the Charizard is an absolute finisher, and if your Charizard, you can't use your Charizard, then you can end up relying on Nido Queen. So I mean, that's pretty nice that you don't have to rely on one win condition. You should definitely make decks that don't rely on one card. You never do that. And also make sure your deck synergizes. That's literally what makes a deck a deck. It's 60 cards that work together to help you win the game. And yeah, this turn I already had tons of steam on the field with the Charizard. And right here is when I start just sort of taking over the entire game. At least the majority of the game. Right here is when it starts. So, right, so I just go ahead and do family rescue because nobody cares. Sorry, I have some cough right now. I don't know why. I honestly just have cough. That's really it. I started with a tickle in my throat, but now it's a bit worse than that. But I still should be able to talk fine now. I'll just cough from time to time. Anyway, I don't know why he takes so long to like think what to do this turn. He just sort of like, yeah, just sits there. I just wait. Fire thing. I mean, that was by far the obvious play to do. Alright, so Rapid Dash goes into the field. By the field I mean into the bench. And so here's what I do, okay? I give that an energy. Use a retreat. Yeah. So then I go over to Charizard. I use continuous ball here, right? Wow, come on, just do it. Oh yeah, I was checking the cards, yeah. So I use it and bam, right there, under 30. So that's out of the field and I get the first kill. Then okay, places down the he plays down a far-fetched. He's just trying to stall turns so that he can set up his Nido Queen, which will actually help him a lot later. You'll see. That actually probably was as useful as my Charizard. Actually, a bit less. But I mean, still, it ended up doing so much for him, and that's not even his main win condition. So once he got Charizard into the field, I was probably pretty screwed. And yes, I was. I almost again. It was such a close match, guys. You have to watch all the way through. It's literally just, it's so close. It's so close. And anyway, I use Roaring Resolve, so I take 20 damage and then get 2 energy from my deck, and then I can use Continuous Blaze Ball, and that's out for the field. I mean, I pretty much just do this to all his cards until he just sets up Nido Queen. He just tries to get energies for it. Yeah, that's really all he's doing. He's just stalling me out with Nido, so that he can get Nido Queen. Which, I mean, that's not a bad play. That's not a bad play. It really is like the only win condition he has. And anyway, also set up Rapid Dash, which is actually gonna also be doing a bit this game. Actually no, sorry, not this game. Was it the other game I played? Yeah, that was the other game I played. Remember that on that. Yeah, it was the other game I played that. Rapid Dash, I just literally got agility twice in a row, and then his Nido. No, it was his match, right? Right? I feel like it was. I'm so confused right now. Anyway, he has a Nido Queen, and I'm gonna be killing my Charizard here. I mean, even if he evolves under a Pokemon. I mean, no, even if he doesn't. I mean, I still kill for him. So anyway, let's see. So power lariat, and that takes 110 right there. So there you go. We please put Nita in the field. Yeah. And oh, sorry, Rapidash, my bad. And so agility, yep, it was this game. Agility is gonna end up trolling him so hard. I was wondering whether to risk it for agility or go with Searing Flame, but that was like, well, but I thought to myself, well, you also have to flip coins to see if burn is gonna do damage or not. So, I mean, you know, at least I might get 60 damage instead of getting burn, which might not even do any damage at all, because it relies on getting heads to do 20, and tails does nothing. So, I end up not going for it. So, then I use the timer ball. So I can choose one card, and I forgot which one I chose. It's a Charmander, yeah. A Charmeleon, my bad. So there we go. Evolve that, and I use Professor Kukui here, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. It's Professor Kukui. So then now that does 20 more damage. I mean, that doesn't really matter. And I end up getting 2 in a row here. So then he literally can't do anything to that, and I just got a free card unless he switches out, which I think he does end up doing. He ends up trolling me and switching that out, which was actually a very good play by him right there. I don't know, I'm not sure, I don't remember very well if he did that or not. Maybe he lets me kill it. Maybe it was the other Nidoqueen. I don't know why, I just look at the cards for some reason. And, okay, he gives him energy Rapidash. Yeah, he might go. I think he switches out. And he uses Queen's Call. Not a bad play. Not bad. Probably trying to get some Pokemon evolved in his field. So then maybe if he switches out the Nidoqueen, or if he decides to, get a new one, like he just did, actually, he was lucky enough to get one right there, then yeah, he can do that. Not lucky enough, my bad. But yeah, he just got a Nidoqueen, so, yeah, I think that's probably the best play he had right there. I mean, he could have retreated if he wanted to, but I think that also would have been a bad play. Because then I do 60 damage to another Pokemon instead of just killing that, which will only do 20 damage. No. And I also end up getting a Nidoqueen on my own. No energies, but the Queen's Calm is actually going to come in pretty handy here. I mean, Queen's Call is actually pretty darn good ability, I have to be honest. It's really good ability, so I mean, it's pretty nice that I already got one. So I use Searing Flame because it doesn't really matter. Actually, no, I use Agility just in case he decides to attack again, but I get Tails anyway, so. And now it's I'm at a huge advantage this current part of the game. Sadly, it's not gonna stay that way. It's not gonna stay that way. Trust me, guys. So yeah, currently it seems like, oh, I have the game in the bag. And he gets he uses agility, he gets heads. So that was nice for him right there. So I'm just like, whatever, I'll just let it die, and I give energy and Nidoqueen so then I can potentially set it up. And I think I used Queen's Call this turn, I'm not sure, yeah. Because it was a way worse play not to, then. Yeah. And then I get Nidorina, so then I can potentially just, like, yeah, evolve it like that. Let's see here. So, Searing Flame, it doesn't really matter what move I use, he wouldn't have taken damage there, because of the agility. I mean, agility is actually a pretty annoying move. If you get lucky, it's being the best move in the game. I mean, like, theoretically. And then, that's out, and luckily he gets killed. Or unluckily, depends which way you look at it, and, yep, put out Charizard. I mean, Charizard is by far his worst in my eyes. I mean, it's just gonna... It's so good at sweeping his field. So good at sweeping his field. And then I use Continuous Blaze, that's out, and by now it's 1-4, so it seems like I won the game. Looks like I won the game. But you'll see guys. Because he ends up getting Nidoqueen. Right, and he has 2 of our Pokemon on the field, so theoretically it shouldn't kill. Right? I mean, but then anyway, if I have to use my ability to get 2 energies and then it's just dead next turn anyway, so it really didn't matter, and it'd actually be a waste to, give it energies if it's just gonna die. Right? And then he actually ends up giving 2 energies to his Charizard on the bench, which is good play. Good play right there. And Power Lariat, that's not gonna kill. And then I actually purposefully killed Charizard. And I don't. It tells me if I can attach 2 energies if I want to, and since it's gonna be dying, I attach 0 energies to it. So then I just get it out of the field so I can switch in for free, because it literally do nothing, because I can't get any cards that will like let me get 2 energies in 1 turn. I don't have any cards that will allow me not to get, but to attach 2 energies in 1 turn. So yeah, and I end up using Queen's Call, and this is when I start noticing, oh man, I'm running out of cards from my deck. I'm sort of worried right here. But these 2 Nidoqueens are actually gonna come in pretty clutch, or almost pretty clutch. Okay, so Roaring Resolve. I kill that on purpose. Don't attach any cards to it. Okay. So then that way, I can just switch in a Pokemon for free like that. There you go. I use Agility. I think I get heads. So then I'm just taking him off right there, getting heads. I'm pretty sure I got heads anyway. If I remember right. Let's see, yeah, I got heads. Oh, dude, I'm trolling him so hard with my Rapidash. I mean, but, after making him go through all of that, he gets his revenge. Trust me, guys. There's not all, guys, good over evil always, okay? Always. Let's see, okay, Charmander. I mean, he has 8 cards, so actually this turn I use Copycat. Well, when my turn comes up, I use Copycat. Okay. Okay, and, let's see here. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just put, some cards into my bench, so then I get more value from the, so then I end up getting more value from the, Copycat. Oh no, I don't end up using it that turn. I must have been next turn then. And he'll end up killing Rapidash this turn, which I honestly didn't care about. And it's actually pretty close now, 1-3. So he definitely has a chance. And or he is setting up Rapidash also. Well played. get my Rapidashes out of the field. Imagine if I hadn't gone heads again. Oh man, I actually probably would have won then. And I'm not joking, I probably would have made a difference right there. One single heads, man. It's all it can take sometimes. I probably should have given that energy to Nido Queen. I'm being honest. That was not a good play. I should have given that to Nido Queen totally. That was a bad play by me. Very bad play right there. I'll be honest. I mean, I don't feel like I should have given it to Charmander. I mean, that's pretty debatable. I could see giving it to Charmander being a good play. Like, I mean, but not really. I just use Queen's Call. I don't really get any cards because I don't care. Yeah, and I use Ember. And thinking about it, I probably just should have let him take the card and then set up Nido Queen. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that was a bad play. Maybe it was a bad play. I can't say anything. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I mean, I feel like that was a bad play. I'll be honest. I'm literally just doing 30 damage and not even killing him that turn. So like I could have used. I feel like I could use a turn better trying to set up Nido Queen. But whatever. He ends up switching out, which is actually going to be extremely vital to turning the tide of this game. And I mean extremely vital. You guys are going to see. But actually, anyway, so he's Brock's Grit, which actually Brock's Grit is also going to come in very, very, very clutch at the end for me. I still end up losing, but at least they made that loss. You know, actually, it was a really fun match. I honestly couldn't care less that I lost that match. It was so close. I'm not frustrated. I'm not, because I thought it was a fair and fun match. And I could have done some better things probably to make it easier to win the game. That's pretty opinionated. But you could say, yeah, I could have done some better things. Some better play. Maybe not. Maybe somebody might say that. Oh no, these were like the best plays you could have done. I mean, I don't know. I'm honestly pretty indecisive of how good those stories were. But anyway, so Hammer Ball. I actually am lucky enough to get 2 heads right there, but I actually can't even draw any cards. So that's what would end up mattering. This is when I'm sort of scared right here, because it's like, oh no, dude, he has a good chance to end up winning, and we don't have any cards to evolve into, so I'm like, oh no, man, it's back. But then I'm like, oh, I have the switch. That's really good for me right there. I could end up actually, taking his Charizard down, and then he'll end up having to use Roaring Resolve. But this is the one place I could have done a better move. If there's a single place, this is it. Or sorry, next turn you'll see, guys. That it could have done so much. Was he plays Professor Kukui? Okay. This is Charmander. And so yeah. By now it seems like the game's in the bag for him, but I think I did probably like the worst play possible. maybe he could have still won that turn. Maybe. If he had, so I went too passive here. So here's the play I should have done. Okay. So I'm gonna attach a fire energy to my Nido Queen, and then I'll switch out. So then they'll. Oh no, sorry. Now I see why I didn't do that play. My bad, guys. My bad. So there's actually a very good reason I didn't go for the play of that turn, because I was waiting to evolve two of my Pokemon. So then potentially I could end up. I could end up killing him, because he'll have to attach energies to his Charizard potentially to attack, or he can't attach energies, and then I can end up attacking to kill. But so I go for Brock's Grit. So then I put in cards from my discard pile into the deck, and this is gonna be so important here, because then I can have more evolved Pokemon in the field. This is gonna be extremely important, guys. Trust me. And okay, I just get some cards, because why not? There you go. So yeah, so done. There you go. Done and done. Through and through. And let's see. So now I use Queen's Call. So then I can evolve my Ponyta, right? With Rapidash. That Brock's Grit was so helpful right there. And then I can place it down. And then here, guys, I should have done switch that turn. I should have, because then I could potentially end up killing his Charizard, because he'll have to use his ability to get energy. But then nope, as you see, he actually gets the move anyway. He gets 2 energy anyway. And then I end up noticing, oh no, it's actually not gonna matter at all. So yeah, I could guarantee you I thought that was the best play, but it ended up not being the best play right there. So yeah, but I'm actually now happy I did what supposedly wasn't the best play, because it ended up helping me go just a bit longer. Just an extra couple turns. Actually, that was like a couple minutes more. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really like to actually start making some money from YouTube, so that I can buy some equipment to make some good videos. And I could potentially see if I can record gameplay on the tournament. I don't know. That probably won't be possible. It might be. Probably not. So let's see here. So my Nido Queen is not in good condition. So right, and then here's one play I regret. I shouldn't have put that many cards into my bench, because look, see. Then what ends up happening is if I had put any other cards in the bench that warrant any other cards, any other cards in the, or if I hadn't put those cards in the bench, then I could have placed down the Charmander later or earlier, and then evolved it, and then I could have killed him that turn. But then he has 130, and I'm like, oh, he's done this turn, right? Because he'll have to get energies. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I won that match. That was so stressful. But nope. He also has a switch of his own. And then he ends up going for the continuous Blaze Ball, and I'm down that turn, and he ends up winning the match just like that. And oh my god, that hurt. That was a really sour loss, but at the same time, it was actually a really epic match. And see you all guys next time.